there, I guess.
It says that it's live.
I just keep my eye on it.
Because it's gotten better since the app updated. It's not like how it used to be. Is there any viewers by any chance?
One.
Alright, yeah, we're live then. Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukar Kodash.
Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there who push the word in all truth and in all sincerity. And we're just going to get right into it. I guess just give Revelation 12 and 12. All right? Because, you got our people that think that, since Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are the elect, president and vice president, all right, that things are going to get better. And actually, it's going to get worse, okay? They speak with the forked tongue, okay? Really, they have an agenda to put you people into more oppression, all right? They're not going to help you out, all right? Start off with that.
This is the book of Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. And ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
That's right. All right. See, these elites, all right, of this society, they understand they have a short time. All right. Starting with the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, so on and so forth. Okay. And people like Joe Biden, all right, and Kamala Harris, they know that they have but a short time. They know that the prophets are waking up. Israel's waking up as a whole. They see the chariots of the Lord, okay? And they know that they got to get this system under control, okay? They understand that. So they're going to come down with that great wrath, okay? All right, they're going to, that's why the second Biden was basically, elected, okay? He said what? That pretty much that they're going to get like a Rona task force, okay? And they're going to get this so-called disease under control. That's the first thing he was talking about, man, okay? What's going to come with that, man? Vaccinations, okay? And then later, the implementation of the RFID chip, man, okay? And you already had Trump. He, it's already in paper and all that they have the army, okay? They're going to push the vaccinations. They're going to help push it.
They show you that in that movie, it's called Dead Rising. It's on Amazon Prime. They got a part 1 and a part 2, but part 1 set it up where there was a boogie germ, and they quarantine the area, and then the military comes in part 2 to distribute the RFID chip that had the vaccine in it. And it's like literally, it's like literally what they're gonna end up doing,
They show you that in what was it, that new movie that's gonna come out soon, Songbird as well. All these movies are what do they call it? Predictive programming. All right, they're showing you what they're gonna do before it actually happens. Okay. And look, that vaccine isn't going to save the people. Look, this disease is gonna so-called mutate, which they've already been talking about. Okay, they've been saying it's gonna mutate. So that vaccine isn't going to cure you, man. They're going to have to make a so-called another one. Then eventually, as we keep saying, things are going to lead to the RFID microchip.
We got a precept. This is the book of Job 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So, hey, the devil, like it said in Revelations 12, which is talking about Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, he knows that his time is short. Because why? The triumphing of the wicked, all right, is but for a moment. So what is he doing? He's starting to roll out his agenda. Starting since the beginning of this year, 2020, we started seeing prophecy after prophecy happen right before our eyes. And it's just a matter of time, like the brother was saying before, sleepy, creepy, or shit, Trump or Nero, hey, he could easily lock this whole place down and stay president, But at the end of the day, they're all controlled by the same puppet master, which is gonna roll out the same agenda. One devil or the other. It don't matter.
Yeah, they're two heads on the same beast.
Yeah.
No?
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night.
Yeah, and if you're in this know, if you have this knowledge, wisdom, or understanding, you understand that the Lord is going to come in as a thief in the night. You understand that the Lord is going to use Esau, all right? He's going to be that vessel that the Lord uses to do what? Bring that hell, man, okay? That martial law, that draconian, those draconian laws, all right? We understand that before the kingdom comes, great destruction must happen. That time of Jacob's trouble, the time unlike any other time period beforehand. Okay, that was it. Daniel's 12. All right.
It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Yeah, and that's what they're telling you. Look, you get a vaccine, it's going to save your lives, and everything's going to go back to normal. It's not going back to normal. Yeah, it's still alive. Just don't hit that top button. But this is the beginning of the end, okay? All right?
Because I was having a conversation with a brother, and when Biden got elected as president, people on social media were talking about that they were feeling relieved because how they took out Trump out of office. They were feeling relieved because they thought that, hey, just because Biden, because they thought Trump was a horrible president, they thought that Biden was supposed to be a better one. But like the brother is saying, man, hey, they're working for the same agenda, man. Hey, it's the same devil, but just a different person. All right, because the scriptures clearly say that, all right, that there's no such thing as a good Edomite. All right, they're all accustomed to do evil.
That's right. And with Joe Biden, he's actually worse because he's gonna bring both war and this martial law, man. Okay? See, because Trump, he was just pretty much just pushing, war. All right, but he still was trying to build up an economy. Trying to help businesses out.
Yeah. He's a businessman.
Yeah, he's a businessman. See, Biden, he doesn't care. Look, he wants medical martial law. Okay, he wants warfare in the Middle East. All right, he wants these things, and that's the perfect devil, man. Okay, to tell you that we're doing this under the we're doing this for peace and safety. Okay.
I got some.
You people, you don't understand. This guy's you're about to have your sons and daughters or yourselves go out there in the Middle East, get your noodles blown out, or you're gonna be turned into a pile of ash. Okay. All right. If you're here in America, you're gonna be locked up in your house or in a concentration camp. Okay. All right. You're about to get starved out. You're about to have food rations. You're not gonna have any jobs. That's what's coming, man. That's what's coming, especially with Biden, man.
Right. That speech he gave, he was all like, let's get back to the graduations and the birthdays and the celebrations and hugging our loved ones. And, those are what the brother just read, those peaceable words. I got Psalms 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Right? So they tell you all these smooth things, they butter you up, but at the end of the day, what? In the back of their mind, they're getting ready for war, They tell you what you want to hear, but at the end of the day, he got his sword behind his back like this, ready to slay you, With all that, let's get back to this, let's get back to that. All right, so what do we have to do for that? Oh, you got to take this vaccine, and then you got to take this microchip, which is the mark of the beast. I mean, it's the RFID chip. They ain't gonna tell you that, but they're gonna tell you these things. So what? So you can go back to your normal lives. Oh, we can go back to the club and strip club, and Jake want to just be on that folly. So they gonna be lined up like how these boogie germ test sites. They lined up around the corner. Recently, the past last week up until now, I seen these people standing out in the line that's wrapped around the building.
Right. And they already have they're packaging this nicely,
Right.
Because you had I don't know if brother saw that video. You had the one guy, that Dr. Rashad, I think Butler, I think that's his name.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
He's this. He looks like Elam. I'm not sure exactly what his so-called nationalities, but he's a doctor, right? And he's against the vaccines. You know, he talks about several different things, right? And one of his videos, he was saying that in Canada, what they're gonna do, they have this whole this whole plan, you know, already written down, and you know they're gonna start it in like basically Q1, which is the first quarter, all the way down to like basically like the fourth quarter. They have it broken down perfectly, right? And basically what they were saying is that they're gonna have they're gonna have martial law. First, you're not gonna be able to go from you're not gonna be able to exit out of Canada. Then it's gonna escalate to you're not gonna exit out of your province, right? They got 5. In Canada, they got 5 provinces, okay? So you're not going to be able to exit out of that. Then after that, then you're not going to be able to exit out of the city that you live in, okay? And then what they were saying is that they're going to have a universal income, all right, which that's going to happen everywhere, okay? Not just in Canada, it's going to happen in the States, it's going to happen in the UK, so on and so forth, all right? They're going to push that out there. Then they're going to say, look, we'll relieve all your debt, whether it be your mortgage, all right, your student loan debt, so on and so forth, if you take these vaccines. And you have to take these vaccines every so often, okay? All right, you have to get a timely or a monthly, well, I forgot how he worded it, vaccine, okay? And basically, people are going to go for that because they're going to, I don't have to pay for my mortgage. I also get a universal, income of like $2,000, $3,000 a month. I can travel, because they were saying too that if you get these vaccines, you don't have to worry about social distancing. You can go anywhere you want. You don't have any restrictions. People they're going to want that. Then they said if you don't agree with them, that they're going to take you and send you to a re-educational camp. Which is all that is a concentration camp, okay, a detention center, all right. So that's what's coming. They're trying to force you, all right, into complying with them, and the mass majority are going to comply because they're going to want that normality back, you know.
And another thing too, they were talking about with the vax, how they're like milking. It's like that blue crab, or it's like a type of crab.
Horseshoe crab.
Right, and it has like a blue type of blood that supposedly helps with the boogie germ. That shit's unlawful. You're gonna be putting something inside of your body that's an unclean animal. You know, so Esau, if one way or another, he's getting you to go off. You know, shit. Like it says, what was that in that Revelation 12? How he bringeth forth an accusation day and night.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing.
I got some. This is Salaki. This is Sirach chapter 14, and I'll start at 7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. And it sounds like a great thing. Oh, you get a vaccine, you're gonna be okay from this disease. You're gonna get a universal income. You're gonna have your debt wiped away. That sounds great, but look, there's an agenda behind it. Okay, and that agenda is to get everyone chipped, so then he can have total control over you. So so you have a GPS on you. He can track you at all times. All right. He can turn off your chip if he wants to. Say if you start rebelling, I can now cut you out of society. He wants to basically say, look, this is the amount of money that you have, and that's it. All right.
Or if you owe him money, deduct it.
Immediately.
What is the bullshit? Because they already do that now. They could track you through your phone.
Yeah.
Or they can deduct your money through direct deposit. All right. So all that stuff is really just more control of your person, man.
God.
That's right.
I got a precept. This is St. John 8:44. And this is Yahushua speaking to the wicked Israelites. He says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. All right, so what's the lust of the devil? The 2/3 of their father, Esau, Edom. His lust is he wants to be God. So he's gonna try to chip everybody. So you're gonna go along with it. It says he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So he's, man, you cannot believe a damn thing these Edomites tell you, so proclaimed white man. Because here it is, he's letting, it sounds good, right, on paper, but what? It's like that one movie, I forget what it's called, it's with like, the Santa Claus movie with Tom, damn, I forgot the dude's name. Anyways, he read the thing, but there was like a teeny little print where if you read the fine print, then you basically become Santa Claus. So he's like, what the fuck? I didn't sign up for this shit. You know? Allen some shit? Or he used to be on that one.
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen, that dude. Anyway, so, you know, it sounds good on paper, but there's gonna be that small fine print at the end of the day that you're like, oh shit, I didn't sign up for this, but it's gonna be too late. Because he's over here speaking all these great words, but at the end of the day, it's to push his agenda, to push his lie even further. All right, he puts the truth out there, or he covers up his truth with his lie with a little bit of truth to wheel you in, and that's right. and you 2/3 are gonna fall right into that pit, right into that snare. He said,
yep. And that's because they don't want to listen to the prophets. All right, which are the mouthpiece of the Lord. They don't want to hear the good news. Because of why? There's a standard. That's what it ultimately comes down to. They don't want to follow the standard, okay, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shai. They want to continue to rebel and do wickedness. Okay? Look, but hey, when that time of evil comes, go to your lover and see what he's gonna do for you. Go to your God, see what they're gonna do for you. They're not gonna do a damn thing, all right? The only power that's going to save you from the time of evil is Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shai. That's it. Okay?
Our people are just really dumbed down. They forgot history. Look at Esau's track record when he came here to America. It says in the book of John 10:10, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. That's all he's done, man. And like, hey, even with the Native Americans, all he did was make treaties with them. All right, they spoke those smooth words, but broke every single one of them. You know?
Can you give real quick? I think it's in Peter's get willingly ignorant. Type that in, because see, our people, they're actually willingly ignorant. They want to continue to be in darkness. Because going back to the statement that I said, once you figure out that, you know, once you hear this truth, you have to follow a standard. See, these people, they're okay with Esau ruling because they're allowed to commit idolatry, adultery. They're able to smoke weed, do dope. Okay, they're able to do all sorts of wickedness. That's why they're okay with Esau ruling over them.
I got it. This is 2 Peter 3, and I'm gonna start at 3. Knowing.
Start at 1 actually.
2 Peter 3:1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds.
And that's what we're doing as well, okay? Paul did it in the past, and we're doing it, or is that Peter? Salaki. Peter did it in the past, all right? And we're doing it right now, okay? Because look, the righteous spirits have always, they've always come back, okay? They just need to be basically, re-educated, right? Because doesn't, I think, if I'm not mistaken, education means to draw out. Well, when you go into the definition of that word, all right, that righteousness just needs to be drawn out of them, all right?
It's like, I think it's in Sirach or in Wisdom of Solomon, it says, the birds resort to their light, so does wisdom and them that practice in her, you know? Hey, in Revelation, the angel told John, thou must prophesy again, all right? And in the book of Daniel, it says that that Daniel was going to stand in his lot at the end of days. And what was Daniel? He was a prophet. So the prophets are back, you know. What did Yahweh Shai tell Peter? He told him, Satan desired to sift you as wheat, but I have prayed for thee. And he said, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. What does that mean to convert? It means to come back. So Peter died knowing he was an Israelite. He died in the truth. But when he came back in the reincarnation, he converted, meaning he woke back up to the truth. And he was told to do what? Strengthen his brethren. Push this word out, you know what I'm saying? Which is us stirring out those pure minds, you know? Right. It says, I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance, that ye be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandment of us, the apostles, and of the Lord and Savior. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts.
Yeah, so it said that there's going to be scoffers in the last days, and we see that nonstop. Yep. All right, I mean, especially years ago. Every time we were out there, we would have somebody come up, buck up, talk shit. Yep. The common boy, you always had somebody say something, all right, about the chip, or oh, you got Edomites in your camp, or you guys are crazy, you guys are bums, get a job. It'd be all sorts of comments, man. All right.
Right. Scoffers are getting so weak nowadays, they cut them damn selves, you know? It's like really? I don't even have to say it. Like, you just cut yourself, you know? Like, stupid.
And they're getting weak because what we've been saying through the spirit of power, Yahweh Hashem El Shai, these things are coming to pass, man. Now they can't really say anything.
Verse 4.
It said, can you read the third verse again? It said they're walking after their own lust. You see, these people, they want to they want to follow their ways, their ideologies, okay?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like this group. They said this.
The Lord doesn't care about your feelings. The Lord doesn't care about your feelings. Look, if whatever's written, that's what the Lord cares about.
And also, too, walking after your own lust, what the brother getting into, too. When it comes to that chip, that's what he's going to use to persuade you to take it, man. Your vacations, your graduations and things, you know?
Yep. Just getting food and water.
Yep.
Because that's how they're going to reel in a lot of people. Well, in order to get these food rations, we got to scan you. All right? It's going to be like, man, that chip is going to be used for so many different things, man. Because the so-called disease can still be out here. Because like in that movie, that Songbird, when they showed it in the trailer, the guy was, what did he do? He approached that checkpoint, and he's like, look, I'm good. Like, I don't got the virus.
I'm immune.
He's immune, you know? Because they were about to kill him on sight, man. All right? And look, that chip can say, he's in the clear. He's not toxic. Let him in, you know what I mean?
Right.
All right?
They showed not too long ago, like, it probably was a minute ago, how it was all like, on the news, it was like, what if you get a microchip implanted in you where, you know, the ambulance could run all your medical scans in the blink of an eye, you know? And then I also was I watched a video a while ago where they were saying that the implantable chips could test your blood and send like info like immediately, like samples of your blood. Shit, I don't know how the hell they could do that, but hey, Esau got that technology, you know? Get
that Lion Wonders?
Oh,
shit, he couldn't even just say you got the shit, you know? And you don't even have it. The tests you be taking be coming back false positives. Yep. You know? There is a dude at my job who caught the shit, all right? And then they told him after 3 days, you're not contagious. And he was like, do I have to retake a test? He's like, no, don't retake the test because you're gonna come back positive still. You know? So it's like this shit don't make any sense. Like, this shit is all flawed.
A lot of people are gonna believe that they have it because what do they have right now? The common flu.
5G.
You know, 5G's messing with it. They pump all these chemicals in there. Because I've noticed too, as of recent, I don't know if brothers have been paying attention, I've been seeing a lot of chemtrails again. They've just been pumping it out. And who knows what they put in there, man? We only know so much, you know what I'm saying? But, man, they could have the virus in the chemtrail, man. Or a virus.
And you're breathing
They give you symptoms that a symptom like...
flu-like symptoms?
Salakia, COVID-like symptoms, man. Salakia, Rona-like symptoms, my bad. Salakia. You gotta watch your tongue, man.
Novid. Nah.
You know? But, shit, get that, because the guy asked for that, the Revelation 13.
Yep. It's Revelations 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders so that he maketh fire come down from heaven and on earth in the sight of men. Down. It says in Revelation 13 and 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men.
Yeah, and those great wonders are, that one's going into the, first the atomic bombs, and then now they got what? The nuclear missiles, okay? But then they can
That
talk
wasn't the
about
one.
the
The one.
miracles.
This is another one. The Lion
Yeah, with
Wonder.
the miracles, right?
Yeah.
It should be in the same, around the
I
same.
think it's in Roman.
Salak,
Oh, 14.
Yeah. Okay, keep reading.
It says verse 14, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles.
Yeah, and what are some of those miracles? All right, this technology, basically the technology. All right, and the ultimate miracle is that chip, because that chip, man, they have so many articles on it. It can cure. It can that just blew me. But it can cure like paralysis.
Oh, yeah.
What else, man? It can give you sight. If you're blind, it can give you, give you your sight again.
You can hear and shit.
Yeah, you can hear.
What's the dude's name? Elon Musk.
Yep.
He pretty much said if you don't get the whatever the fuck they call it, that Neuro
Neurochip.
chip
Yeah,
or that
Neurochip.
Neuralink they call, where pretty much you're connected to the cloud like a server and shit. So you're basically a fucking computer and shit.
Oh yeah, he was saying that you can learn all these languages.
Yup.
Basically, like how they showed in the Matrix. You know how when Neo was training, they're like, okay, what do you want to learn? He's like, oh, kung fu, whatever. He learned all these different
He's like
martial arts.
downloading it and shit. He was
that.
like, I know kung fu.
He also said if you don't get connected to it, that the human being itself will be obsolete.
Right, that's the point I was gonna make. He pretty much said if you don't do it, you're pretty much gonna be left behind. You're gonna be like a fucking outdated fucking version of Windows and shit. Like, you're just like the old version of fucking Microsoft 95.
MySpace.
Right. So and then people are gonna line up for this shit. They're gonna literally line up for it. It's gonna be like the new iPhone.
Yep.
They're like, oh, you got the Neuralink version. I got Neuralink version 2.0. Like, they're gonna be all over this shit.
It says,
Yeah, that's how he deceives the people, man. Packaging it real nice, speaking with those smooth words.
It sounds raw as fuck. I mean, shit.
It's all it's miracles on the left hand side,
Yeah.
like in Egypt. All right, when Moses was against the versus the magicians and all that, they were doing miracles too, man. They were just doing it on the left hand side. They were playing with that witchcraft, and that's what Esau was doing. He's playing with witchcraft. All right.
Ultimately, he's trying to set himself up as a god.
That's what it is.
He's trying to find that loophole. Nah, because he knows that the elite of the nation of Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, knows shit. We gotta find a loophole because God's gonna come get us. They trying to do that that transhumanism, upload your soul into a fucking server. Like,
Man.
okay, what about if EMP happens? Then your fucking server gets shut down. Like, and then what? You still lose. Like,
See,
you can't escape.
And our people, look, everything sounds good to them. That they hear all this stuff, they see it, so they want it. They don't have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai that the Lord is going to give them a real upgrade. They don't trust in that. Because the Lord is going to outdo Esau. He's going to use his elect, man, for that. He's going to, because some of the elect are going to get upgraded before they even get into the chariots, man. And then you're going to see real power, man. You're going to see certain brothers just start, throwing cars with their minds, all right? Shooting, laser beams out of their eyes, fire out of their mouth, whatever, man.
What's that movie called? The dark version of Superman?
I was just thinking that,
Brightburn.
Brightburn. There you go.
Brightburn. Yeah, it's gonna be Brightburns out here.
Well, we did. The brother put a video out about the Black Jesus, how it was documenting how with an angel, how they tried to kill him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're gonna be angels being manifested, man.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, Revelation 13 and 14, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast which had the wound by a sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto them, the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
That's right. So Esau, through the Spirit of the Lord, was given this power, okay? And these elites, they're giving that power to this beast system, all right, which is basically the modern day peace system is what? Your NATO, all right, EU, America, okay? And if you don't worship what Esau says, now you're a domestic terrorist. That's what they're gonna say. You're a domestic terrorist because you don't believe in what I say.
Right.
You're questioning what I say. You're a threat to national security. That's what he's gonna say, man.
Here it is. The terrorist is saying you're a terrorist.
Hey, going back to what you said, I think you brought out the accuser of our brother.
Yeah.
That's what he does, man. All right. Oh, these are the thugs. This is the problem. These are the rebels.
Hey, the Sleepy Creepy, he said we created these guys. Like, when he was talking about how the so-called Negroes, how they're just reckless and shit. How he did the whole pushing all these hard laws that pretty much got Jake locked up. He's like, we're pretty much getting you for everything. How do you say? He said pretty much we're gonna hang you for jaywalking, some shit like that. He's like, pretty much you're gonna throw the book at you. But he said we created this. We created these type of people. But he's like, we shouldn't forgive them. It's too late for them. So what he said? He said lock their ass up pretty damn much, and that's exactly what he wants. Here it is, a dude whose son's a crackhead wants to lock your ass up because he put crack in your neighborhood, and now that's the only way that you could. They learned how to make money is to do that shit, because who created that? Esau created you. He created the modern day 2/3. They are of the father, the devil. He learned. Salakia. 2/3 of our nation in Israel learned the wickedness from Esau, but they outdid Esau pretty much with the wickedness. They surpassed the deeds of the wicked.
That's right.
Jake took his shit to a whole nother level.
It says, and he calls it all, both small and great.
And when you look up that word cause it's a pieo in the Greek, all right, and basically it talks about forming, constructing. Okay, that's the definition of it. Okay, so that's what Esau is doing. He's forming and constructing, and putting basically all these. How would I word this? Basically, he's putting all these things out there to make everyone take that chip, man. All roads are leading to taking the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. He's the one that's fashioning everything. Okay.
It says, and he calls it all, both small and great.
It's like pretty much the people are a mouse, right, in a maze, and he's the one that made that maze up. He's forcing everybody. They may have come in different entrances, but it all there's only one exit. That's what he's doing.
It says, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
And that's how we know it's the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast.
Yep.
Because in order to get that chip, you have to get an incision in you. You have to have that incision. You have to get your flesh cut open. Okay, whether it be your hand or your forehead. All right, and then
your butt cheek, it don't matter.
They're gonna have to cut that flesh open and then insert that chip in you. Okay, and that chip is gonna be that's gonna be the new currency. Because they're already trying to do it, man. They're trying to eliminate cash. They're going to eliminate the debit cards. They're going to eliminate the Apple Pay, Android Pay.
What were they saying? Your debit card, they said they found vaginal fluid on debit cards type shit. It was like, what the fuck? What these bitches doing? Like,
man.
They said some shit like that about vaginal fluid on debit cards, money and all that. They even showed you that in The Division, that Tom Clancy video game. And they showed you the mad scientist with the hazmat suit on, pouring some shit on the money.
Yep.
Black Friday, guess what's coming up? Black Friday, which, they might, I don't know what Esau got set up for that, but it was during the Black Friday where the little girl took the money, handed it, the dude took it, handed it back out, and then everybody got sick. That's exactly what he's setting up. And not only that, he's giving it to you in gradualism because they showed you the Amazon. It's called Amazon One, where it's like, you know, you get the microchip in your hand. You don't have to worry about your keys, your wallet. It's all in there. Your ID, and you see the guy. He's just like living how we do. You know, he got his keys and his wallet and his phone there. He leaves the house, but he forgot his keys. Now he's locked out. He's like, and then they show the girl. She walks out. She forgets like nothing. She's like, because she got everything in the chip. You know, and they try to make it. They try to show you the convenience of it.
Yep.
See, look, save time, much faster, convenient.
Those are the smooth words right there.
Yep.
That says,
That's how he deceives the people.
that says, and that
No.
no.
Like, because what Esau always does is he pushes that fear. So, in order for you to stop having, you know, for you to not be fearful, we'll do this, do that, take this, take that.
He's gonna make it.
Man.
He's gonna make the chip look like the rawest Jordans that came out.
Nope.
Like when you're in school and you got some busted ass like K-Swiss on or some shit, all the hoes be like, they ain't even no damn attention because you ain't got the rawest kicks on. So now it's gonna be like, oh, he ain't got the chip. He a loser. He ain't got no money. He a deadbeat. Can't feed your kid. Like it's gonna make the ones who ain't got the chip look like losers.
They already doing it, man. They're doing it with the upgrades of phones, you know,
Right.
or you ain't got this, you ain't got that, you know.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Hey, so, hey, but hey, that's the foolishness of you people, man. You're thinking carnally, man. All right, but as the scriptures say that to be spiritual minded is life, but to be carnally minded is death, man.
Facts.
All right, you're just looking for something because Esau trained our people to be impatient. They want everything quick, you know. But hey, they're not looking. They're looking for Esau for help, man. Their enemy, like how it talks about in let me actually get it. The book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Our people were trained and accustomed to go down for Esau for help, man. Everything that they need to go down. They need to go down to him to get everything. Their food, their even to you drive your own car, man. It's just stupid as hell. I got another one real quick. This is the book of Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover what they're covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. So you go down for Esau for help, man, but you forgot about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
And that's ultimately because, as I said at the end, so they can add sin to sin. Going back to what I was saying earlier, they follow Esau because basically Esau gives them that license to sin. They don't have a standard with Esau. That's why they run to him for help, man. Okay?
Hey, King David said that the Lord is his strength, his power, his shield. All right, this is one of the mightiest men of Israel, man. This is the man that said this. But you people are so stupid, man. All right, you forgot about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and that shows the hypocrisy of our people. Our people said that they believe in God, that God is good all the time. Hey, but like that's according to the scriptures, man. It says that they honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. You can say all you want, man. You can say that you believe in the Lord, that you love the Lord, that the Lord loves you, and all this and all that BS. But you don't know nothing about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You don't know the miracles that he could do. You don't put your trust in him. So that's why, hey, the Lord's gonna cut you down. It says that walk to go down to Egypt and have not asked of my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Just like we all get those we all get afflicted in the flesh. We all get those sickness. But us, man, there's a difference between us, man. We don't go down to the hospital and get a vaccination or pills to cure our illness. We pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Right. We don't trust that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Your new Pharaoh. We don't do that. We voted for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. They made their vote.
Since
we made ours.
Since we woke up to the truth, that's the vote we put in. You know.
Because you got our people, they really believe that. I mean, I heard my own parents say this out of their own mouth. Oh man, I'm glad he's out of Trump is out of office. You know, what did he said something like, things are gonna go back to normal or things are gonna get good soon. They said something under those lines. I just looked at him like, what? It's the same thing
Right, it's the same.
over and over again. Actually, it gets worse. Each president that comes in, more rights are stripped from you, and you get put in more straits, man. You have less money, okay?
During the election, my mom told that to my brother. She said, you should have went down and voted to help us out, to help, you know, the Issacharites, the so-called Hispanics. Hey, they're not gonna do nothing for us, man. Hey, look at the generations, man. Look at the generations of these presidents. They have done nothing for us.
Man,
you know?
these candidates, their forefathers were the slave owners. They were the conquistadors. They were all that shit, man.
And let's see a Joe Biden that's all the Issacharites out of them camps, man.
Oh no, he wants them in there so that he can pick and choose like which one he can creep on.
I want him to sit on my lap. I love it when kids sit on my lap. That's what he said.
Yeah. Man.
Creepy, sleepy.
Hey, you guys voted for Biden. Guess what? Now you got to deal with more pedophilia. All right, more Transformers. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Decepticons. Okay, you know. That's what you're gonna have to deal with, man. On top of that, with the martial law, okay, and you going out to war out there in the Middle East. That's what's gonna happen to you, man.
Perfect.
Hey, but you wanted this guy as your man, your king, right? Keep
Right.
Salaki, can you keep reading?
Okay.
Verse 3.
It says, back to Isaiah, chapter 30. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 3. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be
Yep.
your shame,
Yep.
and the trust and the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
And that's what's gonna happen. Ultimately, Israelites that are attached to this system, that this is gonna be your shame and your confusion. Okay? You're not gonna know what the hell is going on. You're gonna be in dire straits. You're gonna want answers. You're not gonna be able to find them. Then a lot of you that scoffed us, it's gonna come into your remembrance like, damn, those guys were right. Then that Amos 8 and 12 comes into place. You're gonna go from sea to sea, the north to the south, to the east, to the west, trying to find us, and you're not gonna be able to.
YouTube might be it might be on like harsher restrictions where they probably have all our videos taken down.
Oh,
or
definitely.
what's it called? When they want to like secure the internet or some shit, like lock it down, pretty much. YouTube ain't gonna be up forever. We ain't gonna have this platform
I
forever.
was gonna say they're gonna have a new platform.
Right.
Because this is what they can say too. Man, Esau, this guy, what does it say? He searches all things, or I forgot how it's quoted.
Searches out iniquities.
He make the
He
diligent
diligent search. There we
Diligent
go,
search.
Salaki. This guy, man, he can say that basically, look, we have to take down YouTube and Twitter and all these things because there's domestic terrorism being pushed. All right,
Fake news.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fake news. We gotta just shut it down. You gotta use this platform. The only platform you can use is this platform that's regulated by the FCC. And that's it.
The FCC won't let me be.
That's it though, man. That's what Esau can do. I mean, look what they do in North Korea, man. They can't look up anything outside of what the government gives them.
Right. Hey, over there they gotta use the dark web, where they use a certain browser that allows them to use because we don't even get to use the full internet. We probably use like 3% of the real internet. So over there in Korea, which one's the one with Kim Jong?
South Korea.
No,
North Korea.
Over there, if they want to see the shit we see over here, they got to use a special browser, which our government made to do some secret shit to pass information back and forth, just so they can get information outside of there, the information they get over there.
That's right.
And if you get caught with that shit, hey, that's probably
Torture.
that, and your ass get just locked up.
Yep.
Is there more than that?
No, that was it today.
I got something. This is
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's it.
the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore, and these are the curses. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and a wand of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee. So the times we're coming in now, he's gonna use that RFID chip for what? To get you to come to him for the wand of all things. You hungry? RFID chip. You want something to drink? RFID chip. You want to put clothes on yourself? RFID chip. You know? Until what? He destroyed you. You know, some people might get to the point like, all right, just let me get it up. Oh, just let me get it up. You know, they might hold off for a minute, but then they be like, they'll be in that concentration camp. Because it said the devil's gonna cast some of you into prison. So that what? So he could try you for 10 days, which is a time period, you know, but it says be faithful unto death. You're gonna have those that fold, you know, they just want to, fuck it, just let me get the shit. I wanna go smoke my blunts. I need to hit this lick. You know, whatever it is. It says, and he was gonna put a yoke of iron on our neck until he had destroyed us. Yahweh willing, you know, we don't fold because, you know, we pray that the spirit stays on us. But he ain't got the yoke on our necks no more. He got the yoke on 2/3 of these people's minds. It's even a better slave now. A slave that doesn't even know they're a slave. You know? We're not slaves, we're free. Look at it. I can walk up and down the street. Yeah, this is a big ass prison. Try to leave the country without a passport. You know?
Try to build a house in the forest.
Right.
Yeah.
Or try not to pay no damn taxes.
Yep.
See how far that gets you with your property tax. Get your whole crib. Your whole house is paid off. You don't pay the property tax, they'll take your whole damn crib. Like, you know what
You're
I'm saying?
renting the soil, basically.
I own the land though that I stole from your forefathers, which is my land now. Like, you know, like we're speaking about the Bible, the devil the Bible speaks of. You know.
It says, this is the book of John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Right, we're no longer in the same bondage as these people, man.
Yep,
that's why the
perfect.
scriptures say that, I believe it's in the book of Romans 8, and it says it's high time to wake up out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. And look, we're seeing the prophecies come to pass, man. This is why our people are stuck in darkness, man. All right, that's why Esau, they push out their agenda to give our people's false hope so they can stay in sleep, man. So they can stay in that prison mindset. Okay.
You got this. You got something?
Yeah, it was it on this.
I got a quick one. This is Isaiah 33:6, and it reads, Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength and salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And see, that's what's gonna get you out of this, man. All right, having that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, not the philosophies and ideologies of Esau, believing in his system. Man, this system is destined to be destroyed by the Heavenly Father and His Son.
It's a pit.
You know? Yahweh Shai is that rock, okay? That's spoken about in Daniel. I think it's the second chapter. That's gonna destroy that image, man, that statue. And we're in that last piece of that statue, man. All right. The iron mixed with the miry clay. Basically, the toes and all that. All right, the 10 toes. We're at the last part of the statue, man. It's about to get rocked, man. By Yahweh Shai.
Right, we're in the last captivity because 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter says Esau is the end of the world, Jacob's the beginning that follow it. Who's running shit right now? Esau, Edom.
Right.
So we're at the end. You know, it's a wrap. You know, if you're investing 20 years from now, bro, you ain't gonna fucking make it. I'm not even thinking about fucking a year from now. Shit, Yahweh willing, we're out in 2021. In a couple of months past then. Yahweh willing, I am not thinking about no 401k, saving up for no college for no kid. Fuck that. If you're not invested in this word, hey man, your ass is smoke. Literally smoke. Nuclear missile smoke. Shit.
Yep.
You won't even be that. No, it has to be evaporated shit. You know?
That's right. Because we're looking for something better, man.
Right.
All right. Well,
You
you can get that too. You know. You got something? If you can get that new heaven, new earth, the Revelation 21. All right. And can you before you get Hebrews 13 and I think it's like 12 or 13 was it, that continuing city? You know, I think it's like Hebrews. I know it's the last chapter. I think it's like 12 to 13 verse. All right? Because look, we're looking for that continuing city. All right? Look, this place is in scriptures. I'll get it real quick in Micah 2 and 10 that this place is polluted. All right? All right, there's nothing in this place for us. This is the place of our captivity. Why try to prosper in captivity? It's stupid. It's foolish. Okay? This is Micah 2 and 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." Okay, and that's what we do. All right? And we're arising and departing from this place spiritually, and eventually the Lord's gonna gather us up from the four winds. All right, and deliver us. This place is polluted, like you said. Man, look, this morning, Salakia, literally that Starbucks right there on the corner. So I'm doing a delivery, right? I go in there, bro. One of the workers is a transformer, a Decepticon, man. All right, got deep breast. All right, has hips, but has a deep voice and broad shoulders. You want to be in that, man? A thing like that can start teaching your children at these schools out here, man.
They already are.
Oh shit, you're right. I forgot.
They already are. Now they can't do it as much as they were because of the whole lockdown shit. But that's, lo and behold, if this place continues for another 10 years or so, that's all the teachers are gonna be those.
Right, you already have kids that are becoming transgenders, which is madness, man.
Yeah, creepy Sleepy Joe was pushing that, man. I remember, you know how they give those speeches, for their campaign and all that. He mentioned that, saying like, "Oh, I think it's a good thing that, a 9-year-old wants to, change his, sexuality, blah 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 blah, or his gender." Salaki, not sexual, his gender. I was like, what?
They just elected two transgender with the judges or mayors.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I seen that. The first female
Transgender.
transitioned or whatever they want to call it. Decepticon mayor.
Yep.
But the mole lifestyle is taught. You're taught that. When I was a kid, shit, fucking off the rip, you already know, like, you deal with, a boy deals with a girl deals with a boy. That's just something that's naturally built in us. You're taught that different lifestyle by somebody who's trying to mold that individual into learning that type of behavior. That's not natural.
The brother said, Esau give you choices that nobody thinks of, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's what he did to Eve.
That's in the book of Proverbs. Where it talks about how basically the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the wicked seduces, all right, his brother, roughly paraphrasing it.
Right.
That's what Esau's done. He seduced our people, man. How, man? Through this media. Okay, they put everything in the movies, the cartoons, the music. So by the time you're shit, man, I was gonna say 13, but even before that, you look at these little demons out here, man. You see these little kids on Instagram, just TikTok being fucking monsters, man. So
smoking blunts and shit. Like
at 5 years old,
5-year-old kids smoking blunts and shit. Like,
you already destroyed it.
With guns.
At 5 years old, you completely destroyed, man.
Already.
You can't even say nothing about it, man. Especially with these kids' sexuality. If you don't agree with what they're pushing, you become what they call it homophobic.
Oh yeah, they'll push that on you.
Saying that you're scared of homosexuals, but no, man, we're not scared of them. We just don't like it. The Lord doesn't like it. I got that for you. There's a book of Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we know continuing city, for we seek one to come.
That's right, and that's what we're seeking, one to come. We're seeking the kingdom of heaven. Perfect. That's what we want. We're all good things dwell. Yep. Where there's going to be no sorrow, no pain. Man, wickedness is going to cease, man. All right? All right?
I got one for you. There's the book of 2 Peter.
Can I get this? Let me finish this off. Let me read this. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
Yeah.
Look, we don't want to live in this place anymore. You have to be literally mentally insane to want to live in this place.
Right.
You are hey man, the Lord said that he's one of the curses was you're gonna be smitten with madness. Our people that believe in this system that want to stay here, you are smitten with madness. That is insane that you want to stay in a place where you're oppressed every day.
Get a strong delusion they should believe a lie, man.
Yeah, 2 Thessalonians 2:11, man. It's crazy. The Lord sent them that delusion, and that's because they don't want to serve the Lord. They want to continue to walk after their own lust, man. So the Lord gave it up to them. They said, "Fuck it. You don't want to follow me? Here you go." No? You got that? What you have out?
It's 2 Peter.
Yeah, get what you got, huh?
Okay, and this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Looking.
Man, that's a question when you read the scriptures. If you're a person that knows this truth, okay, you know that America's gonna be destroyed. You know that the Lord's coming back. What manner of person are you to be?
There's building a community within this captivity.
Now you got Israelite camps that are talking about a community. The Lord's gonna disintegrate this place, man. He's gonna annihilate this kingdom. Why would you want to build a community, man?
Esau would destroy it before then, because when Jake flourishes, you got the example of the black belt, the what else was there? Tulsa, Oklahoma, all of that.
Even outside of like Israelite, you know what I'm saying, communities. Look at all these communities that set up like so-called religious, like a religious community, right? Eventually, Esau raided those places, okay? And what did he say? Oh, this is a cult community. That's what they will say. They will say, oh, this is the black Hebrew Israelite cult community. They'll make sure they put black in it. Black! All right, they'll make sure that they like, you know, emphasize the black part, okay?
And a little bit of spit has to come out with it, like black. With a little bit of spit to like add more like,
You know, that's what they'll do, man. Going back to what we said, the accuser of our brethren. All right, they always got to paint this narrative that we're, you know, the bad guy, the bad people.
they'll soundbite certain things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, they'll like make it sound like you said something when it was like, I didn't even say it. Like in that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit, where I forget the name of the
Running
movie.
Man?
Yeah, where he was on the
He was Running
helicopter
Man?
and
Yeah,
shit.
he was
And he's
Running
all like, there's people down there aboard the mission. And then they flipped it around and he's like, I'm going to annihilate everybody. He said some weird, like, it was like, damn, they literally flipped the whole script where it they painted him as the bad guy when they were the ones ruling out for him to kill a whole bunch of people, and he wasn't with it. But then he didn't follow through, and they made the whole scenario look like he killed a whole bunch of people. Which Esau has that technology called the deep fakes.
Yep.
They got movies where it's like Will Smith playing in the Matrix as Neo.
Yeah,
like,
you can do it now. You can put your own picture on these characters, man. You can do it on probably like TikTok and whatever, you know.
Right, yeah.
You know, you can do it yourself right now.
Yep.
You know,
deep fakes.
and that's the stuff they're giving you. So imagine what they have. You know.
Right, they got some shit.
Since you said that, I got another one. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 2. And many shall follow the pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And it tells you that in Isaiah 5 and 20. One wants them to call evil good and good evil. Hey, Esau, hey, the rulers of this world, man, they're wicked rulers, man. All right, it tells you that in the book of Job 9:24. So of course, everything that the Lord tells us to do, which is good, He's gonna put it backwards, man. That what we're speaking is hate speech. What we're speaking is not beneficial to the people, but is basically terrorism. We're just teaching our people the truth, man.
Right, the scriptures say that pretty much the men of the Lord are going to be hated for the name of Yahweh Shai sake. You know, they're going to be like, those are those guys, those occult guys who worship this God. Be careful, you know, and then everybody's going to look at us like we're the bad guy. But guess what? The last bad guy you're ever going to see now.
Going back to 2 Peter 2, 2 Peter 3 and 12. Chapter 3, that all these things, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, and that conversation is going into your conduct. Okay? You have to have that separate conduct. If you know that the Lord is going to do all these things to this place, you got to have a holy a mannerism, okay? You can't be like the rest of this world. You can't walk after the fashion of this world.
Right, we're supposed to separate ourselves from them. It says that the world is enmity with the Most High, you know? And the Lord doesn't love this place.
Nope.
Right, you can't have one foot in the world, one foot in the truth, you know?
That's right.
And the scriptures say you can't sit at the table of God and the table of devils. You know, you can't do that, you know? What you're gonna love one and hate the other. So it's either you're gonna get down with Yahweh Shem Shai, or you're gonna lay down. Because he's gonna come back and he's gonna destroy you if you don't get right.
It says verse 12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the...
It says you're supposed to be looking and hastening.
Right.
All right? You're not supposed to, like how the brother was talking about 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now.
What the ISUPK said, serve out your time. Just serve it out like a time, like we got 30 years in prison. All right, we're gonna be here for, like, no, we really looking for the day Yahweh Shai returns.
Exactly. You're supposed to do that. It's told you right there. You're supposed to be watching and praying, as the scriptures say. You're supposed to
stand on your watch.
Stand on your watch. Okay. You're supposed to be doing these things. You're supposed to be looking for the times. All right. The you know, in the signs. You know.
That says,
If certain signs you know come to pass, that's when you know that the Lord is coming back. That's when you know the Lord is on his way back. You know, his return, man.
It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
That's right.
And that's what we want, man. We want the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. We want the righteous ruler to rule, man, which is the Lord. All right, not these damn Edomites, not these heathens, man. We want the Lord to rule, man, because only He's gonna rule in righteousness, man.
Right, and I believe it's in Proverbs. It says the wicked is an abomination to the just, and the just is an abomination to the wicked. So we want righteousness. They looking at us like, man, y'all motherfuckers is weird. Y'all crazy type shit. Hey, but we look at you guys the same way. But the only thing is, we're on the right side of it. And you guys are on the wrong side, you know?
I got something. This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born. This is talking about Yahweh Shai. Unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders. Okay? Basically, the new system to come. All right? The new kingdom, man, is going to be on his shoulder, and he's going to rule in righteousness.
A rod of iron.
Yep, and a rod of iron, man. Hey, for you heathens, it's going to be a bad time. But even then, for them, it's still going to be better to be under the rulership of Yahweh Shem Shai and the Israelites than Esau.
When the righteous are in rulership, the people rejoice. When
That's
the
right.
wicked are in rule, the people mourn.
Likewise, brother. And it says, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Okay? All right? The main point is that the government is going to be upon his shoulders. You know, the new age that's to come is going to, Yahweh Shai is going to, come with it, man. All right? Because once he comes back, hey, what does it say in that Revelation? I think the 19th chapter, it talks about he's going to take the crowns of the kings. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
He's coming back to take rulership. He's ready to get that dominion again, man. Okay? All right? I think it's Revelation 19. Yes, Salak, I think I got it right here.
10-ish?
I'll start at 12. This is Revelation 19 and 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Okay, meaning that the Lord is gonna come back and strip the rulership of these kings, man. Okay, because it's just not Esau. Esau is the main ruler, but you also have, Moab in rulership. where they live at, Ishmael, Ham. And the Lord's going to, strip all that from them. And it says, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. All right, that's going into the angels, okay? And it says, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and the wrath of the Almighty power. And then going back to what the brother said, hey, the Lord is about to rule this place with a rod of iron. Hey, if you don't follow what's commanded, you're going to get punished.
Right, like in Luke 19, it says, those that don't want to serve me, bring hither and slay them before me.
That's right.
You know? Hey, it's either you get down with the program or shit, your ass get deleted.
That's right.
You're just gonna die.
That's right. Verse 16. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Okay? Because he's the as it says in I think what was it, Colossians, that all things were made by him and for him. Okay? Alright? This is really the Yahweh Shai's world, man. The Lord gave it to him. Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai this world, the universe, everything. Okay? That's why he's the King of Kings, man, Lord of Lords.
Okay.
Right.
This is Daniel 7:13. I saw in the night vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Day, and they brought him near before him. So the Son of Man is Daniel seeing Yahweh Shai coming to what? The Ancient of Days is the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Verse 14. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. All right, so hey, like the brother read, he's coming down, he's taking up with those many crowns, meaning he's taking down all these rulerships, all these kingdoms down, and they're all gonna serve him. He's gonna rule them with a rod of iron. Shit, the elect is going what's that? Revelations 2 and that Romans 8 and the Revelations 2 and like 26. It says they're gonna be joint heirs with him.
I'll get that one.
The Romans 8, and it's like in Revelations 2 and like 26 or something. It says pretty much the elect's gonna rule along with him as well. It says that we're gonna dash them to pieces like a potter's vessel.
This is Romans 8 and 17. And if children, then heirs of the Most High Yahweh, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
Right. So, read the next one as well. Because if we suffer with Yahweh Shai, for his sakes, for his name's sakes, we're gonna receive a reward. All right, and that the suffering we're gonna go through is gonna say the next verse.
Verse 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time, what we're going through right now, are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
So we're gonna Yahweh willing, we're the part of the elect. He's gonna make us raw as fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna get the salvation. Okay, first off, we're gonna get salvation, and with that salvation comes what? The glorification. We're gonna get transformed. Okay. But what does it say? I think that's Corinthians. Our bodies are gonna get changed in the twinkling of an eye. Okay. We're gonna be.
Said not worthy to be compared. That glory that we have is going to be far exceeding any trial or tribulation that we ever went through on this in this flesh.
We're gonna be like, we get all of this for that?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's not even gonna be a fair trade.
Nope.
It's like
There
it's
you
not
go.
even gonna be a fair trade. It's
That's
like
right.
So it's basically like a steal in a sense,
where like we came up on a lick.
But Yahweh also said, he said you've been mindful over a few things, I'll make you master over many.
Oh yeah, yep. Right.
Roughly paraphrasing,
First is the salvation. That's beautiful. We get out of this captivity. We get out of we get salvation from our own damn selves, because this flesh is what is it? The chains of darkness, as the scriptures say. Then we get our bodies changed. We get the laws instilled in our minds. Then the Lord's gonna give us the dominion, man.
Never go off again.
You know,
We get the earth.
since we're not gonna go off again, that means we're gonna be immortals.
Yep.
Because what does it say in Romans 3:31? The wages of sin is death. And if we're not sinning, that means we're not gonna die. So we're gonna be immortals.
Perfect.
It's gonna, man.
That's beautiful, man. We're gonna be rewarded for something we should be doing already, man.
That's right. It's our
That's-
reasonable service.
Right. Hey, the Lord's gonna reward us, man. Hey, but that's like the brother said, because that's the whole duty of man. You know, to serve the Most High, man.
Hey, I think it's in that Corinthians you quoted, or it might be in the Thessalonians, where it says, when he returns, it says we should see him as he is, and we shall be like him. Shit, we're gonna be like Yahweh Shai on the earth. You know, we're gonna be like perfect, perfect. You know, we're gonna like who don't want that? Who doesn't want to be perfect? You got these basketball players in the gym trying to master that jump shot. Boxers in the gym trying to master that jab, that right. You know, like they do it for corruptible. We're doing these for incorruptible.
That's right.
You know.
That's beautiful, man.
John, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to hold this truth. All right. We're not supposed to let any man take our crown. All right. That's including your damn self, man. All right. Hey, don't get entangled with the affairs of this world, man. Okay? Who cares if your woman leaves you? Who cares if your children leave you? Who cares if your family members die? Okay? Who cares if you lose your job? Who cares, man? This place, the fashion of this world is fading away, man. It's bypassing. It's done, man. It's through. Look at this. We're in downtown Chicago. Nothing's going on. Nothing. If this was last year, years ago, right now at this time you see all the school kids, okay, on the train, all the people getting out of work, going to work, people, you know, just talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
It be loud. We ain't even got to yell to teach anymore.
That's right. It's done out here, man.
It's a wrap.
The mirth is gone.
It's like you see the tumbleweed and shit blowing in the wind. Like this place is a wrap. They said that he was gonna make the mirth to cease.
Yep, that's right.
You know, this place is fucking. These people are mourning right now. Man, I wish 2020 would be over already. Like 2021 is gonna be like they gonna hit the reset button on the motherfucking Nintendo 64 and shit. Reset, like nah, this shit don't work like
It's a
that.
play from the beginning.
Right. Let's start all over again. Reset, like nah, shit.
Exactly, man. It's only gonna get worse. Hey, in 2021, you're gonna pray that you were in 2020. Man.
Yep.
Because 2021 is just gonna be harder. There's gonna be more restrictions. You're gonna have no jobs. All right. You're gonna be through out here.
It says, verse 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter, and shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
That's right. Hey, your brother was getting into it. It's going to be a strict rulership, but it's going to be well ordered, and it's going to flourish, and things are going to prosper. See, that's the thing, though. See, people think what we're saying is so harsh and rough, and you know, it's going to be terrible, but it's not. It's everything that we're saying is going to benefit you because the law, statutes, and commandment are beneficial.
Right.
They're not grievous as the scriptures talk about. Esau's laws are grievous. Esau's ways are grievous. This guy makes you fake food, man, to eat so then you can get cancer, man.
What's that in
You know?
Isaiah 14 where it talks about Lucifer, the king of Babylon or whatever? How it says even the fir trees are going to rejoice.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like the planet is going to rejoice. Like it says what in Isaiah, it says the earth languished and faded away. The earth is fucking like really looking forward to Yahweh Shai coming to become that new management over the earth, because shit, look at the time, the little bit of time this devil had to rule. Look at what he done to the whole planet.
Get the earnest expectation of the creature.
The earnest expectation.
Waiting for the manifestation of the saints, man.
Yup. Shit. After these heathens serve out their captivity, they're gonna go back to their little inheritances, their lands. They're gonna pay tribute to the Israelites, and they're gonna be cool. They're gonna thank us for being rulership. You know, because what? They're gonna have clean food, clean air.
Women in order.
Their women are gonna be in order. You know, and shit, who wouldn't want that? They ain't gonna have the devil ruling over them, hitting them with that continual stroke. You know, the hammer of the earth. They ain't gonna have that no more. You know,
that's according to the scriptures. It says that surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and
There
you
you
see
go.
that the wise men of this earth, which is it's like the prophets of the Lord, and they're the ones that are mad with this world, man, because it's full of darkness. It's all full of oppression. Like, hey, you even have animals in captivity, man. You even have them begging for help.
shit, the whales be beaching themselves. Birds falling out of the sky. Those whales are committing suicide. They're like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna give up the ghost.
A
lot of
animals, man.
You know?
A lot of animals in the zoo want to reproduce because they're in captivity,
They're
man.
depressed, man. They're depressed.
Got the fish swimming around in circles, man.
You got a whale that's supposed to be swimming in oceans,
Swimming
thousands and
hundreds of
thousands of miles. This guy gets basically it's like you being in the kiddie pool all day.
Yeah.
As a 6'3", 200-pound man, you're in a kiddie pool just. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how the fucking whale feels, man.
Right, their fin, like on those killer whales, they're like bent over and shit because they're like enclosed. They're normally supposed to be straight up. Some of them like they slouches over because they've got no room to move around.
I want to do a video on this video I saw a while back. It was actually a chimpanzee doing sign language.
Oh,
And
yeah,
this chimpanzee was begging for help for the earth, man.
Yeah.
I got that scripture you wanted. This is the book of Romans 8 and 19. For the earnest expectations of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. For the creature.
Yeah, so look, the whole earth, everybody is looking for the Israelites to rule, man. And righteousness, spirit upon Yahweh Shemel Shah.
A girl, I ain't even talking so much, but a girl in the Middle East, she said that we had to come back to our land so we can rule, man.
Yeah, everyone's oppressed, depressed. Just, man, everyone's through, man.
Oppressed, depressed, suppressed,
Yeah, everything, man.
a mess.
You know,
Shit,
and that's because the wicked's in rulership, man. What does it say? That the tender mercies of the wicked are still cruel.
Oh, cool, that's right.
Even when Esau's trying to give, show you some mercy, it's cruel still.
You know what's
It's
crazy?
terrible, man.
It's crazy because the lady was on the radio talking yesterday about all those tax breaks that they got this year from Trump.
Yeah.
How January 1st they got to pay all that shit back, man.
Oh yeah.
That
All
was
those-
the clause that you didn't read.
Yep.
You know?
I got another one. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah, and then Salaki, can I say this? Because it's an order in the kingdom. You're gonna have, first off, the order is Yahweh being the top of everything. Then goes Yahweh Shai. Then after that is the 12, which
King David.
is a part of the 12 because he was Peter.
That's
Okay,
right.
so the King David is next in command, and then the rest of the 12. Okay, and then after this, what, the 144,000? We're gonna rule everything, man. We're gonna be in that judgment seat.
Shit, Yahweh Shai said, in my father's house are many mansions. We're gonna have the whole universe to rule over.
That's
No.
beautiful, man. Because everything in this world we have forsaken, man. Our families, our our education and all that, all these things that can be beneficial to these people. We don't care about that, man, because we want Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to rule, man. And that because like you brought up earlier, the Micah 2:10, this is not our rest, man. We're supposed to be working right now. We're not supposed to be resting in this place. Hey, not only that, but we're in our captivity, man. We're in our punishment right now. Only when Yahweh Hashem Yahushua returns, He's gonna take us out of this punishment, man. We're over here for our mistakes, man. We got punished as a whole nation. Only in the kingdom of heaven, that's when we're truly gonna rest, man.
I got that Revelations 21 and 15. And so whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire, which is the nuclear missiles. Oh no, Salakia. Well, that was good. That was Revelations 19 and 15.
And if you're not a part of the elect, okay, which the elect are written in the book of life, you're gonna be destroyed. Yeah, you guys are gonna be that. You're gonna be Sarah Connor. You know what I'm saying? In Terminator 2.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it was Terminator 2 in Judgment Day. You're gonna be just burnt alive, man.
Right, like how it says, your tongue shall consume away in your mouth, your eyes shall melt in your socket, pretty much.
Yep.
I meant to get out Revelations 21 and 1, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea.
That's right, in Esau's kingdom, because Esau's that first heaven, all right? His rulership is about to be destroyed, man. Okay? And look, we're about to get that new rulership. Okay? We're about to have a refreshed earth, because this earth is going to get a makeover, man. It's been abused for a long time by Esau. Okay? And everybody else that follows his ways,
Yeah, it says, what was that, like Numbers 35? It says, not to pollute the earth, blood defileth the earth.
Yeah.
This devil went, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. So he got a lot of blood to pay for.
Right.
And it says that the earth can't be cleansed but by the blood of him that shed it. So, hey, a lot of you Edomites, at the end of your captivity, y'all are going to get put to death. Y'all are going to get eradicated.
That's why I said there's going to be a great sacrifice in Basra.
Yeah.
You Edomites are about to be that sacrifice, man. It's going to cleanse the earth. And then, with the new management, the trees aren't just going to be chopped down just because. Chemicals aren't going to get poured into the water. You're not going to have smoke and smog, being blasted into the damn air. All right?
Carbon taxes.
The earth's going to be treated right, man.
It's going to yield its, how it used to yield its fruits and stuff back in the day, where it said 2 mighty men needed to carry a vine grape, a grape of vines, or roughly
cluster of grapes.
So just
That's
imagine
crazy.
that.
Imagine 2 swole, bodybuilders having the 2 murphys, having to, carry grapes.
Right.
A cluster of grapes, and that's just, a handle, you know what I mean? Like how we
just
get
a
in the
little,
store.
just one little vine.
2 mighty men. Think about how many grapes are on that thing.
Probably like the size of basketball.
It's the size of them, but not just the size, but how many.
But look how big we had to be to carry them.
Yep.
We also gonna be restored to our kingly estate too, man.
Stature.
Man.
Yep.
Perfect. Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. All right, and we are that Jerusalem, the Israelites, the elect, because they're the only ones that are going to get right, and then everything's going to be restored under the order of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's right. Read verse 3.
Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their power.
Keep going on.
And God power shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any pain, for the former things are passed away.
Right now.
See, that's what we're looking for, okay? We're looking for that new kingdom, all right? We're waiting for this place to bypass, so we can be at peace finally. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for real peace. And you people, you don't want it, man. You want death, and you're gonna get it. Are you guys are making that covenant with death?
You know that
Yep.
old saying, you get what you ask for?
Yep.
No, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, what? Why do I have to die? Because the way you've been living your life is you asked for it.
It's crazy you say that too. I was reading a store quote this morning. It said your actions prove your fate, man.
That's right.
And that's what it's gonna be. You know? You either come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai before it's too late. Where the prophets are still out, you still got a chance to repent. The kingdom is at hand. You know, we're telling you, we're literally telling you the future. We got the almanac. We got everything that's written from the beginning to the end. We're declaring it. All right, and shit, really, it's really up to if you're Yahweh Shem Yahushai chose you or not, because 2/3 are gonna stay in that slumber. You know, they're gonna have that deep sleep. They're just not gonna get it. But the election shall obtain it. You know, and the rest are gonna be blind. So just hope and pray that, hey, you're not one of those that are chosen to be blinded. You know, because everything's already ordained to happen. It just has to play out. Let me see. Verse 5. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new.
Meaning refreshed.
Yep. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. Hey, so these words are true. They're going to come to pass, whether you believe it or not. You know?
That's why the elites, because it talks about how even the devils believe and tremble. That's why they're fighting so hard to keep their kingdom right now. That's why they're doing all this. But what's funny is the Lord's got him in the trick bag. He's purposely putting that spirit on him to fulfill prophecy.
Facts. Right.
You know?
You would think Esau would be like, well, shit, the prophecy says if we do the RFID chip, whatever, then, you know, they would be like, let's not do that. You know, but Esau, like, he can't help it. You know, the Lord put the spirit on him to fulfill his will.
He hardened Pharaoh's heart.
Exactly.
You know?
Ultimately to do what? To show his power.
That's right.
You know, to show you that he is. You know, that he is the living power. He is Yahweh. Hey, and he's gonna magnify his name again. Because
Right.
y'all simple, you people, you forgot the miracles he did, which they're written and we're telling you about them. Oh man, that shit ain't for real. That shit, like, man, that's fairy tale shit. All right, he's gonna show y'all people. It's gonna be even a greater deliverance than the first Egypt. All right, because we're in spiritual Egypt right now, Babylon, America. But he's gonna deliver us out of here, the land of the north, and the four corners of the earth where he's scattered. It's gonna be a greater deliverance. And it ain't gonna be said no more, Yahweh liveth that delivered him out of Egypt, but out of the land of the north.
That's right.
You know? He's gonna show his power real soon. You're gonna start seeing it. You're already seeing it on a small scale, you know? Us waking up, the valley of dry bones. No, but hey, it's just gonna keep on getting built up more the more we get to the end.
That's right. That's right.
This is the book of Proverbs 8:32. Now therefore hearken unto me, O children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors.
It's watching daily. You can't be a part-time Israelite or a yearly Israelite. Like some
Seasonal.
people- no, yearly Israelite, like some people we know.
Oh.
Alright?
Those guys.
And says,
You know? It says watching daily.
for whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. And that's a beautiful thing, man. If you can receive these words that are written in the scriptures and it can actually understand the things written in the scriptures, and that's a beautiful thing, man, because not a lot of people can understand these words, man. That goes in one ear, that goes in one ear, and comes out the other. Verse 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. So that's what you're gonna get, man. You love satisfying your flesh. You like committing sin after sin. Hey, the only thing you can get after that is death, man.
Right.
Hey, then shall they know after death by pain. That's the only thing you can get, man. All right, because our people are hard-headed, man. Our hard-headed nation. That's what the Lord said. Astonished people, man. Hey, they're wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man.
Right. Those who loathe the laws, you know, and it says when they yet had liberty, you know, you had the chance now to get right, but you're like, man, fuck that shit. I'd rather just smoke my blunts, sit my lean, fuck these hoes, 2K all day. Gotta rake my character up. You know that y'all right to do that, you know? And then like what Baruch 4:1 says, you know, that the law, statute, commandment is life, and then anything else is death, pretty much, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know. And that's what you gonna get. You're gonna reap what you sow.
That's right.
You know, you sowing all this bullshit, you gonna get bullshit back.
That's right.
You know. And what are we doing? We're out here doing the works, like it says in Matthew the 6th chapter, laying up what? Spiritual.
I'm in a bob.
Above.
Take that damn shit.
Yeah, stop when the
Or
phone
take
was
it.
ringing.